What's good, my people? It's your boy Terrence Carter. TC Talks. TC Fitness. Gladly here with all of y'all. Back at it again with a new YouTube video. So today's video, you guys are gonna see clips of people, speaking on their opinion on if we're cooked in America. And if you guys have been feeling something totally different about America, bro. Because we got the working class versus the ownership class. We got the cost of living versus wages not getting higher. And it's tough. It's extremely tough. And for myself personally, I am literally trying my best to build this YouTube channel and have this become, another source of income for me. Because as many of you guys already know, I left my W-2 job because it was a toxic environment, and I'm betting on myself. So, I went all in on the stock market, and that's me betting on myself too, because that takes financial literacy and financial discipline. All right. So with that being said, these are a lot of clips from TikTok. If y'all like videos like this and y'all want me to post more videos like this, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and please, most importantly, hype the video, all right? And watch the video through. I hope you have a good day today. Protect your mind, protect your energy out there. Yes, sir.
America is the best country in the world to make money, the worst country in the world to start a family. It's the best country in the world to make money because there's degeneracy everywhere, so you can take advantage of everyone's dopamine receptors. But at the same time, you can't really start a family because everyone's so degenerate, and so you can't trust anybody. So how do you find a middle ground? First, you move to a big city such as LA, Miami, New York, get a high-paying corporate job or start a business, stay in there for about 5 years, stack as much cash as you can, and then move to a nice Eastern European suburb with high serotonin. That way you can start a family and live happily ever after. That way, by the time you're 30 or 35, you're still young and energetic and you can still think properly. You can enjoy the rest of your life doing whatever the fuck you want, but at the same time, you have that knowledge and you have that experience to leave a lasting impact on the rest of the world. Old and rich people are jealous of the youth because they have time, but also young and poor people are jealous of the old because they're rich. So why not have both?
We are witnessing a complete meltdown in corporate America. I don't know how many of you have noticed, but we keep seeing layoffs in the number of 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, basically mass layoffs. And I feel like we're just getting started. Like the first one of those companies was Block. They were one of the first companies that said, hey, we're laying off people specifically for AI. And now we're seeing companies like Oracle, Snap, just this week announcing that they're doing the same thing. But this is something that's going to sweep through corporate America. Like we're going to continue to see companies laying off mass amounts of people in the name of AI. And really what they're doing with this is just saying 90% of your job is repeatable. 90% of your job could be done by a computer agent once we teach them. Now we don't need you. That's exactly the bet they're making. And whenever these companies do lay off a lot of people, their stock price goes way up. Because the quickest way to improve a bottom line of a company is to get rid of expenses. One of the biggest expenses that companies have is human capital. That's me and you. That's our wages. So we're going to continue to see companies do this because most companies want to make money in the short term. And so if they can increase their bottom line even for a quarter, it's good news for all of the shareholders, the board members. It's just proof that really when it comes to company leadership, they do not care about the normal person like you and I. All they care about is their stock price and making tons of money. I guess it shouldn't really be a surprise since we are in capitalism.
Bro, what is it right now? What's going on right now, bro? I don't even think that I'm being dramatic because I've seen a lot of other people post about this and sorry, let me turn that down. I've seen a lot of other people post about this and it just has me thinking like we all feel this similar way about life right now and none of us can really explain what's going on. Now, I know that there is, text and whether it's biblical or other spiritual books or religious books, if that's what you want to call it, where, you know, it speaks about how, and I don't even want to say the end times, because whatever higher power you believe in, we all know that God or whatever doesn't look at time the same way humans look at it. So the end times could mean still thousands of years, who knows, whatever. But we're just in this weird time, bro, where like everything feels off, bro. Like the world is not as vibrant as it used to be. It's not only are people more on edge and not as inviting or hospitable or just, you know, as what would be the word? I don't know, just I guess friendly, for lack of better terms, as they used to be. But the way everything is, like, I feel like none of this makes sense within this system, within the way that we have to live life day to day, the way things are constructed for us in society, bro. Everything just feels off. I feel off, and you know, I noticed ever since after the pandemic, bro, like post 2020, things have just been weird, bro. Really, over time, it just feels like a lot of the love and the joy of life has been kind of sucked out of it, man. It just feels more gray than it does bright. And I don't know, man. Is it just me? Am I tripping? I don't know. Let me know.
Are we just gonna accept getting screwed at literally every corner? The experience of living in America is now just avoiding trying to get the most boned by some company. Every goddamn thing is a scam now. And they'll tell you it's inflation, and they'll tell you it's the war, and they'll tell you oil is so expensive. But then the price of everything is outpacing inflation. So is it inflation, or are you just fucking me in the ass?
Hey, the state of our country is insane, okay? I'm genuinely ashamed to be called an American. I'm about to, move out of the country in a couple months here. And I'm probably just gonna tell people I'm from somewhere else. Like, oh, I'm from Canada. Sorry, I'm not American. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to be like, yeah, like, I ain't never been to America. And I definitely wasn't in the army, I'll tell you that, because the rest of the world hates us now. Okay? They hate us. Everybody hates us. We look goofy as hell. America looks like a ridiculous country, bro. And it honestly is. Like, I'm noticing, bro, like, I mean, I'm lucky, I'm financially secure, but even still, like, it's just too expensive, bro. And I feel like, if you're one of those people who has to get up every day and you work a 9 to 5 every day, it's like, you must be thinking to yourself, like, dude, what is the point of all this? This shit sucks. Like, this life we're living here in this country sucks. It's stupid. It's like, this country sucks, bro. America sucks. Other countries are literally better. They're genuinely better. This place is ass. Yeah. Let me know if you feel the same.
Hey, wait, can we talk about something that nobody is paying attention to right now? Everyone keeps saying the country is hopeless, the economy is doomed, and there's nothing we can do. But that's literally the narrative they feed us so that we will stay stuck. They want us to think that there's nothing we can do to change. They want us to feel defeated, so we stop paying attention and we don't make a move to make change happen. Look at states like Texas. The margins are shrinking every single election. Young voters are showing up, cities are growing. Things are shifting whether people like to admit it or not. So do not fall for the nothing will change propaganda. That's the easiest way to keep people quiet.
Okay, there's something that I want to talk about. As an American, why does it feel like right now America is the only country? Obviously, clearly it's not. Obviously there's other countries, but in America, it feels like it's only America. Like, I don't know if I'm making sense to you guys, but it feels like America is isolated on an island right now. We're not getting any news about other countries. I don't even know what you guys are finding out about America. I don't know what you guys know about America. America's a weird place right now. And I say this because I'm a spiritual person, but I'm also very logical. the mental health in America, not so great right now. I told you guys that like a month or two ago that there's a war in America right now. It's not a physical war, it's a spiritual war on the mental health of people. And I can't help but realize or see that, like, people around my age and, I don't know, other ages are taking it hard right now, mentally. Someone just stuck their head in a fryer. Someone else, I think my mom told me that someone else had left their home, a 28-year-old or something, left their home and ran and jumped into a pond. I'm sorry, I don't remember who she said it was. Sorry, respect to that family, but like, what the f is going on? I've went through some weird, like, mental, spiritual shit over like the past couple months. I mean, I've gained a lot of clarity on it, but like, what is happening?
Let me get this straight. work, $80 in gas, work, groceries, keep myself alive. Bounce house, $250. Work, unexpected bill, debt, work, pay off debt, work, pay off mistake from 5 years ago, pay off more debt, work, be tired, work some more, work more. I'm tired of donating my life. Work and pay bills and work and pay off debt. I paid off mistakes from years ago. Who gives a crap that you're tired? Nobody cares. Nobody cares that you're tired. The bills don't care. Work and pay bills and work and pay debt and work and pay bills and work.